Peace and love, family. So, I've been teaching for about 10 years now. I found this old post of me from 2015, almost 10 years ago, from before I had locks when I first started teaching. So, it was real interesting to me when I bumped into this other post from last year saying I've been teaching this long, showing the length of my locks. Now, I would have been on YouTube teaching there publicly almost 8 years officially in about a couple weeks. This was my first video up there. I've learned a whole lot since then. Been blocked on a whole lot of videos since then from really giving out a lot of real truth that people don't like to see given out on their public platforms. And they didn't ban some of these videos for years, so they got lots of views. I've gotten remedy that some people only dream of and consider legendary when they've seen my videos. And it's not like they ever had a good reason, like with this right to travel video, they cite harassment or cyberbullying. To who? As Moors would like to say, who or where is the injured party in this situation? I would be that person. I was the victim, but there's no way I could harass or cyberbully myself. I just lost valuable content from being up on YouTube's platform. But it was never exclusive to just YouTube. Patreon and many other platforms did the exact same thing, kicked me off without notice just because they didn't like my content. After learning, sharing valuable information, and even taking it to a private platform so it wasn't public for everyone to get, they still wanted to ban me. I still get shadow banned to this day in certain places. One of the biggest issues I've always had is people copycatting my innovation, stealing my ideas and reselling it for themselves. Like when it came down to nationality cards and making them up to the international ISO standards that just so happened to be what the Real ID Act was based off of. The guy that copycatted me, well, he made his up to the Real ID Act standards. He used the barcode feature as a trinket to say that other nationality cards were now obsolete and started a beef between RV Bay Publications and himself and me indirectly because of that. To my knowledge, he dropped out the picture. It started a big split in the community that I had to really show and prove, and till this day, a lot of the people are now rocking with me that were on that side of the fence, but it took a whole lot to get people to understand the real truth of the law. I've been through several more schools of thought, and people know me from lots of them, so they know that I can stand on law. And a lot of people that have been in these other schools of thought, seen what was going on, now rock with me. But it took a whole lot of getting exposed and even elders coming out of those schools of thoughts and starting to rock with other groups for people to see that everything wasn't all that it seemed to be over in those other schools of thought, to the point where a lot has changed over the years. I've seen a lot of Moorish groups come and go at this point. Elders who were rocking with certain people no longer rocking with them anymore. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to seeing who used to do videos with who no longer you see them with ever again. There's always a story about that. and what's going on. When things happen, when Moors make the news, I get calls in the middle of the night, 2, 3 in the morning. And I always wonder, why y'all didn't hit me in the first place? Or, after people get convicted, why y'all didn't take my help when I initially reached out? Because generally that's what happens. I'm connected with someone who's connected to someone in every Moors group, if not directly connected to somebody, directly. It's just how it is. The Moors community is big, but it's small. I really wish I could share receipts more publicly, but as I showed earlier in the video, they like to take my stuff down. They like to ban me from platforms like YouTube, Patreon. They like to shadow ban me on Facebook, Instagram. They like taking videos down. So if I show, how I'm helping people, how we're getting remedy, beating cases, things of that sort, showing what people have done in the public or in the private, they want to find a way to say that it's violating some policy that makes it so where, you know, we can't get that information out to the public to show how we're actually helping people out here. And it's sad. And it's not that there's no evidence out there, but I'm skeptical to tell you where to look, because the haters that may see this video may go out and flag it. The agents, paid and unpaid, government agents, and people in the movement who are unpaid but may have caught cases and are bound to go back and report this to the paid agents may go back and report this video, go report those posts, and turn other people on to me to stop me from helping people may be out there watching this. So it's not that there's nothing out there, but I have to take a lot of stuff private and give a lot of testimony and consultations and mentorships, because that's what it's come to in this day and age. If it was only about fame and running up the numbers, I would stay on TikTok. I have what some would consider astronomical numbers on some videos there, but I fucking hate TikTok. And those videos are so simple. It's some of the most basic stuff. And I'm into real remedy, like the stuff that really helps our people out. That's just some very basic, oh, we Moors, which is good for people that are just getting into this. But I'm trying to help the people that are really trying to get to that next level. So if you the kind of Moor that's really into that next level, upper level study, real status correction, real remedy, if you're looking for that, reach out to me. Drop me an email, walterbeta7more@gmail.com. You can find me on IG, Facebook, TikTok. I'm pretty much everywhere. Reach out to me, and we can get it in. I can help you out. I do consultations, mentorships. I help people find their nationality and a gang load of other things. And I'm on Amazon now. So for those that don't know yet, my first book is on Amazon for sale now. I got my proof copy. It's a great size, and people are already starting to get theirs in the mail. And while you're at it, my second one, the Moorish American Calendar, is also for sale on Amazon, and a few people have already got theirs also.